Fish on, is the call from the wild we love to hear. Go to Terrible at Fishing on YouTube, and Michael will give you a reason to make that call. On a boat, on the bank, on a dock, or a pier, fish on will make your fears disappear.
She's so cute. So, yet another one I wrote. I know, I'm a talented guy. Black Rifle coffee. It's good for you. It's called 5 Alarm. It was really good. So, I haven't gone out because we had horrible air quality and my lungs are terrible. But I'm planning on going out this morning. So, I do want to tell you a simple way for all of you to make these little fuzzy dice. All right? Fuzzy dice. So, first you need to get some skirting material. All right? Just go online to on Amazon and buy some skirting material. That's all you got to do. That. And then go online and get a silicone, it's green, a silicone mini ice cube tray, right? They come 2 for $10 or 14 or whatever. They're not very much money. So you're probably looking at about, that's, let's say 20 on the outside. 20. You'll need a needle. Yeah, with big enough hole, so you might have one of those around the house. So just need a little itty bitty needle. Then all you got to do, okay, I know most of you don't have plastisol and you don't have the fun little flecks and stuff like that to put in it. But I'll tell you one thing that you all have. And that is a whole bunch of bag of plastics. I mean, I got a wall full of plastics, Senkos and stuff like that. Stuff I got too much of. So what do you do? Okay, couple things you can do. If you want to melt it and make a cube out of it, just take some of these, put it in a Pyrex measuring cup. Do not use your wife's. Just go to the thrift store and buy one. They're $1 or $2. No big deal. Or just buy a new one. And just put some of those in. And you're going to melt that in a microwave. Now, don't use your wife's in your kitchen one. I got this one for $15 over at a thrift store. All right. And now I can melt all these. You're going to melt it to 350 degrees, just nice and smooth consistency. You saw it in my last video. And just pour it in the tray. That's all you got to do. Pour it in the tray, just like I did in the last one. And then, just like I did in my last video, string those skirts in it. Now, let's say you don't want to melt it. You don't want a square one. Square ones work though. So, these are Ned rigs, okay? Let's see if we can get one that's not green so you can see it. Well, they're all, pretty much, those are all green and red. All right. So, the other way you can do it, it's the hairs, that really is the magic. Take a Ned rig, cut it in half, and string the skirting material through it. Basically half of a skirting material. So a skirting material, is this long, cut it in half, string it through, put it you're going to use 4 of these, 8 strands through half a Ned rig. And then fish this. Yes, it's not a square. It's a little elongated, but it's all those different hairs on it. And if you just add, just buy the skirting material and add that to your baits, your soft baits, everybody tells me it's magic. So you can take a Senko or a Ned, cut it small, just string it through, or add it to some of your creature baits. It adds a lot more flash and movement. Movement gives the appearance of life to a fish. Now, I told you that you can use it as a drop shot, or a Carolina rig, and that's kind of what I might just do that. Carolina rig basically puts a weight at a distance from your bait, and so about 2.5, 3 feet. And this is a very common way of catching trout, bass too. So, and it's really lightweight, really light. You use a light rod, you use a BFS or whatever. So you're going to use 1/16 of an ounce, maybe 1/32, and way far away from your bait, and then toss it out there, and this will sink down slowly. Now the neat thing too, what I did, this was a tip I got from somebody else, is do I have another one here? Of course not. These little screw locks, all right? So I put a screw lock in there, because these don't last very long. So you put your hook through the plastic and through that screw lock, and then out again. So it's hanging on the hook. But that screw lock gives it a lot more strength. So this should last much longer. And been making a lot, been sewing. So I got, a whole bunch of them right here. And, because I got a bunch of squares. These little ice trays make a lot of them. So that's basically it. You can melt your existing extra, just some plastics that you've been hanging on to for some reason, and you can melt that. And pour them inside a little ice tray, these mini ice cubes, and buy some skirting material and just string it through. Or just take some Senkos, cut the little mini pieces out of it, or your Neds, and cut them in half, and then just string about 8 strands through it and make this hairy. Okay. And that's what you do. That's what you do. So, it's before sunup right now, so we're gonna probably hit the pond and, see if we can't catch a few on this. Anyway, you guys take care. I hope this helps you. I really do. It seems to be a knock 'em dead bait. So you guys take care, and we'll see you guys out there.
The fishing police won't help you when the fish steal your bait. Go to terrible